Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the books I plan to read in the month of December. It is the last month of 2020. Thank the skies above. I'm done with this year. I am in the middle of reading 2 books. I say that like I don't know. The one I'm currently reading is Fawn by Winter Pior. It is a male erotica. It's a 50 Shades of Grey type story. It's about these 2 boys, Barnaby and Gil, and Gil is known as the campus playboy, and Barnaby is not very experienced, and he loses his virginity to Gil, and Gil teaches him all about pet play and stuff like that. And there is some trigger warnings for sexual assault and suicidal intentions and suicide attempt and self-harm. So if those are triggers for you, don't read this. But it is a NSFW. It's not safe for work. I am blushing while reading this. And I read 50 Shades of Grey and I've watched it and it was just, it's a lot. But it's a very quick read, as you can tell. Because you just want to flip through the pages and see what's going to happen next. But, okay, so, after Fawn, I am going to get to the Percy Jackson and the Olympians graphic novel series. I've had these since October. My oldest read them and she absolutely loved it. And now she's reading The Lost Hero. She's a big Rick Riordan fan now. And yeah, so she's waiting for me to reread Percy Jackson so we can talk about it. So the first one is Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. The Sea of Monsters. Sorry for the glare. I'm filming at night so y'all can see my tree. Titan's Curse. My favorite, The Battle of the Labyrinth. And then the last one, The Last Olympian. This is going to be a huge graphic novel kick. It'll boost my Goodreads goal a lot, even though I'm like 99 of 100. So when I get done reading Fawn, that'll put me at 100. So the next one I'm going to read after the graphic novels of Percy Jackson, I'm going to read Wires and Nerve Volume 1 by Marissa Meyer. This is all about Iko, I don't know how you say it, but she was my favorite character besides Scarlet and Wolf in the Lunar Chronicles. And yes, so I think this takes place on the moon or in New Beijing. I don't know, but I'm very excited. And I want to get to volume 2 because it's massive. And then I want to get to the 3rd volume of Lock and Key, which is Crown of Shadows. I am patiently waiting to watch season 1. I need to read this to be able to watch season 1 because I think season 1 is volumes 1, 2, and 3. And volume 1 wasn't my favorite. It jumped right in and I was confused the whole time. And then the second one is my favorite so far, The Head Games. Yes. So, and I love the key. I like this key the most. Yeah. And then I got 4 books that I'm going to get to, hopefully. After I get done reading the graphic novels, I'm going to get to Nosferatu by Joe Hill. My mom let me borrow this, and she gave this to me in October. Haven't read it yet. I told her I was going to read it around Christmas since it's in Christmas land. She was like, no, don't do it. I'm going to do it. Because I don't listen. And it's floppy. So, yeah. Joe Hill. You don't know who Joe Hill is? He's Stephen King's son. And he kind of looks like Stephen King. But yeah. I know that there was a TV show on AMC and that it got canceled. I think. I'm not sure, but yes. I'm very looking forward to this. And then I'm going to pick up Between Shades of Grey by Rita Sepetys. I read Salt to the Sea at the end of last year. I keep thinking that I read it this year, and if you hear that noise, my daughter is eating her supper. She's taking her sweet time. Addie, do you like your chicken noodle soup?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
It's delicious.
I know there was a movie adaptation for this. I don't know if it's out yet, but it's called Ashes in the Snow, and the book is called Between Shades of Grey because you can guess if they put this out with this title, people would think it's another 50 Shades of Grey. But this takes place in Soviet police in Lithuania during World War II, I think. Yeah. And yeah, Rita Sepetys, her writing. Salt to the Sea was my absolute favorite. One of my favorite reads of last year. And then I have been meaning to get to this ever since I finished that one and just kept putting it off because I knew it was going to hit me hard. And plus, I needed a break from The Nightingale and reading this because I read Salt to the Sea and then read Nightingale, and that was just too much. That was just too much sadness. And I've been reading a lot of World War II nonfiction in November, which I'll talk more about in my wrap-up. And I'm getting World War II out. So, yes, I'm going to be reading this one close to the end of the month. Probably around Christmas time, which, why am I going to do that to myself? I have no clue. And then another book that I've been wanting to get to for years, ever since I finished Les Mis, which the book and the movie, love. I need to rewatch the movie. And I read the abridged version of the book, which I flew through. I tried to read the non-abridged version and on my phone, and that was just too much. So, but this book is The Seamstress, and it's got the French flag, and it's about a servant for Marie Antoinette during the French Revolution. It takes place in the French countryside. And yeah, I got this for a review and I never reviewed it, and I'm just, this cover is just so freaking pretty. Hello.
Hi, I'm done.
You want to say hi?
Hi again.
Was your supper good?
Delicious.
Did you leave your bowl on the table?
Yes, ma'am.
Beginning of the year, I started A Song of Ice and Fire, and I was supposed to read this book in October, and then I pushed it to November, and then I pushed it to this month, which I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll be able to start it, but I know I'm not going to finish it before the end of the year. And so that is A Dance with Dragons by George R. R. Martin. I don't have a dust jacket. I bought it without a dust jacket. I bought it from a used bookstore. So during the pandemic, helped small businesses out. And if you hear my kids laughing, they're playing. So, yes. This is book 5 in A Song of Ice and Fire. This is the other half of book 4. So, if you haven't read the Song of Ice and Fire, it's just Game of Thrones TV show. I still have not started season 2. But this is the other characters that was not in book 4. And book 6, he's writing book 6. So, or is he writing? And I was supposed to get to the prequel, Fire and Blood, or Blood and Fire, the history of the Targaryen family. I was supposed to get to that this month, but that ain't happening. So, yeah, I'll probably read that one in whenever, a month after I finish this one. So, hopefully I'll get to this and finish this one before the end of the year, so I can start fresh for 2021 and not have a repeat of what happened this year. Didn't finish a book before January 1st, and now all my page counts are messed up. So that is it for my December reading plans. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Have you read any of these books? Are you going to read any of these books? Do you have them on your TBR? Do any of them sound intriguing? Do you want to buddy read? If you made it this far, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I will see you in my next video, which will be my October wrap up. I'm gonna catch up. Life. 3 kids, homeschool, working from home, and Cloroxing my husband every time he comes home from the store or work. Yeah. Yeah. Happy holidays. See you later.